Hey everyone, and welcome to Crazy Amazing Humans podcast, where we highlight everyday humans doing crazy amazing things. This is a very special episode, Jefferson, hats, where we're going to share some inspirational stories, some live music, and make the perfect cocktail. Now, why cocktail, you may ask?
Katrina.
Yes.
Why cocktail?
Well, because we are going to simulate going out to a club. We kind of figure, hey, a lot of us want to go out, maybe see some live music. And
Yes, please.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe have a, drink or something and just be with people and have a good time. So we just thought, well, let's provide that in this episode for our listeners. So we're going to start off with some very fun people who call themselves the Summit Sippers, who create a community by providing hikers with a unique experience by setting up a bar at spectacular viewpoints at the top of hikes.
I mean, it's so fun.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we know that hiking is just starting to happen again. So you may come across them at a hiking trail near you in Southern California, but we've got them here exclusively.
Yes, we do.
To enhance our club experience. Now, they've joined us via Zoom in our Crazy Amazing Humans podcast studio to teach us one of their best loved drinks. So this is a meeting of the minds, a convergence, if you will, of Crazy Amazing Humans and the Summit Sippers. So guys, are you there?
We're here.
What's up?
Here, glad to be here.
Welcome.
Glad to be here. It's a little lower elevation than we're used to, but we'll make it work.
I love that. Just so amazed by your story. Would love you all to just introduce yourselves to our audience. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I'm David. I'm a Summit Sipper from Marina del Rey, California, and I like to hike and I like to drink.
Ladies.
Hi, my name is Jack Petros. I am a Summit Sipper, and I'm from Venice Beach, California. And I also love to hike and make delicious cocktails.
Nice.
Lastly, I'm Dylan Skolnick, the rounding out the Summit Sipper trio here. Glad to be here. Thanks for having us. Excited to get into it and make some fun drinks with you guys.
Awesome.
Fabulous, even at this level, at this altitude. So what ingredients do we need? Let's just tell our lovely listeners, audience members, what ingredients do we need, gentlemen, to create this? What is the drink and what do we need to create it?
So this is the Watermelon Spritzer. It's our one consistent drink that we have on all of our hikes. Usually we have the Watermelon Spritzer as well as another cocktail, which we change up every time. But this is a very popular one. And it consists of watermelon juice, or if you want to get creative, you can use real watermelon. But to keep it simple, we do watermelon juice, lime juice, fresh mint, as well as some club soda to get the spritzy, refreshing taste that you would want at the end of a hike.
All right.
That sounds amazing. So how did you all come
It's
up?
delicious.
Oh, I am so excited to have
You
it.
say so yourself.
Yes. And some of our listeners have the ingredients with them already. So that's great. They're going to make it along with us as well. So we invite our listeners, please start making with us. And as we're making, why don't we start with the first ingredient? Let us know how first thing we should do.
Right.
Well, your first ingredient is going to be, as David is beautifully demonstrating for us, some of that watermelon juice.
Okay.
And you're going to aim for about 2 ounces.
Okay.
Have you done a measuring cup? Of course. The eyeball is also very good.
Okay.
So you'll want to fill your shaker with ice, per usual.
Okay.
So how did you all come up with this idea?
So this started, I think like a lot of people want to drink at the end of their hike, right? You're hot, you reach the top of the mountain, you want a refreshing beverage. I know a lot of friends that bring a beverage with them, but by the time they reach the top, it might be a little warm. I was in Zion specifically, and I thought of little cool areas where I was like, how funny would that be if there was a bar right there? Then one day, me and Jack went camping in Joshua Tree, and the idea expanded further. Started just getting wildly creative with how we could do this. And a few weeks later, we looped Dylan in. He was also into the idea, and we made it happen. we didn't know if it would be a one-time thing or a real venture, and people loved it so much that we kept going with it.
That's so great.
Fabulous. All right. Well, give us the next ingredient, and then I want to ask you a question too.
The best part, the vodka.
I just want to make sure that our audience knows that we're doing the non-alcohol and the alcohol version. So for those who don't drink alcohol,
That would be me.
Yes,
Follow me.
she's the healthy one. I, however, do drink alcohol. So I will be, as you can see, I've been testing it out, and I think I got about the right amount left. Although I can't really see in front of me.
Good options. And just to elaborate real quick further on David's story just before, they, I think, came up with this camping. And then from my perspective, I think I got a call and it said, hey, I'm ordering you a bow tie and suspenders and a hat. I want you to come on a hike with us and set up a bar. And I'm like, I don't know about that. That sounds a little strange or complicated. And, is that even allowed? And, but, I think the testament of these guys and the idea, you just got to sometimes go through with the idea to see if it is valid or not. And as David mentioned, we saw quickly that people just loved it. So we kept doing it.
Yeah, I think Dylan called it crazy and Jack called it amazing. And I just thought it was a good human thing to do. So
you guys are perfect.
Well played.
And on that, really, because our crazy, amazing humans really are meant to inspire others. And I think it's really great that you guys are doing this random act of kindness. You're not asking anyone for pay per se. People can donate, correct? But when people get up there, they don't have any money. You're like, here, have a drink. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes. And that's really one of the fun aspects of it because in LA, I feel like people are sometimes coming up with potentially, crazier stunts and things like that for promotions and such. But when they come up, there's always asking first, am I dreaming right now? Is this a mirage of sorts? And then they always ask, all right, what's the catch? What are you guys trying to push on me? What are you trying to sell? And it's always a delight to be able to say, no catch. This is just for you guys. It's for enjoyment. We're just looking to elevate the hiking experience for everybody and look to build a little bit of community along the way. So whenever people ask, like, can we tip you or anything like that, we always say, no money, please. But we always ask that you pay it forward with another act of kindness. That's what this goal of this is.
I just love that. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. Okay.
Okay, so I got my jigger. I
Yeah,
forgot
go
to
ask
ask you which side to use.
It's the big one.
It's
One
the
and a
big.
half.
Okay.
One
Did
and
you
a
already
half.
do this?
Depends. It depends on how much you want to drink.
Hold on.
I think you guys said 1.5 in the recipe. So 1.5 ounces of vodka. And what's after that?
Yes. What happens next?
So next you can take your lime juice, which we use 1/2 ounce of lime juice.
Okay. So I'm going to use that little
Can I
thing.
tell you something? I can smell this from. I don't drink this
So
very
this
often.
is an ounce on one of these. One side is 1.5 ounces, which Kate, our producer, let us know. And the other side is 1 ounce. So I'm just going to do half
Thanks,
of the
Kate.
1 ounce.
So fill that up halfway. You should
Here,
be
I'll
good.
put this in for you.
Put a real lime.
There we go. Okay. Did we miss something?
No, I was just saying you can use a real lime if you'd like, but lime juice works. That's what we use on the hikes.
Now let me ask you something about the hikes because you guys are going mostly local, right?
Right.
Spreading good cheer, which is fabulous. And I know that you didn't you do one outside of the LA area as well? Where did you go?
So the one we went to was up in Yosemite. It was during January, so it was a really beautiful time of year to go with the snowfall covering all the mountains. And that was actually the highest elevation mountain that we conquered too. It was Yosemite. Was it Upper or Lower Falls, David?
Upper Yosemite Falls.
Beautiful.
Completely snow plated. We brought a thermos of hot cocoa to the top. And it was so delightful because, when you're hiking through snow, it's not that cold, but when you're enjoying the view at the top in the snow, you might be a little cold, but you still want to enjoy the view a little longer. So we provided people with some hot cocoa, with some mint bark as well. Really strong.
It's all about the little touches, little details with the Summit Sippers, Don't forget about the mint. Don't forget about the rosemary, the garnishes on top, because it's all about the little extras there.
That's fabulous. And I just love that doing good can be so much fun, that you guys are taking your passion and making it not into something like people think of, oh, if I volunteer, it's going to be boring. I'm not going to like it, or it's going to be, I'm going to be uncomfortable. But instead, you guys are doing something and doing this random act of kindness through something that you love to do. And it really does open up my eyes to like, oh my gosh, what do I love? They always say, what do you love? And how can you do it more? So that's, and make it more than what it is, and to give back with what you love or what your gift is. And obviously you guys know how to make a good drink. So we're excited to move forward with that.
Right. Now
What's
you said
next?
It's the little touches, right? So I'm assuming we're on to the little touch right now, the touch of class.
Yep.
Oh, they have
And
a live mint plant.
Trimming. Oh my gosh.
He's got a live mint plant. I love this.
And I think to your point, Katrina,
on the hike, we bring up a full plant of mint and rosemary usually.
That's awesome.
And to your point, I think, what you're saying about us being passionate about this, it really does come through. And I think that's also something that if you were to do this yourself would be important, is, that the passion and the energy comes through naturally because it's something you love doing. And then it's also in a community of this, in this example, hikers that, also love hiking. And so it just naturally allows everyone to come together. And when you get to the top of a hike, you don't necessarily, there's nothing really to do. I mean, you look at the view for a couple seconds and then you say, okay, should we go back down? But when we're up there, it does provide a little bit of structure and something to kind of hang out and enjoy for a little bit more than you would normally. So
yeah, fantastic.
And you guys have said too that you've noticed, and in LA, I think Katrina and I have seen it as well, that sometimes people in Los Angeles can feel a little separated, right? And your big passion is to create a community vibe where people can maybe say hi to one another.
And just to know, you guys have a following, right? You have a following, you have a website that people can sign up for your newsletter to know where your hikes are going to be next. And you see some of the same people every time?
Jack's the leader of the community engagement, but just speaking to our plans coming up. We have an email newsletter where people can find out about hikes. Right now, we want to return in a responsible manner, so we're limiting the number of people we give the location to. But if anything, that makes people more exciting, more engaged. We have a decent following now, so just really excited to build that community, keep people getting outdoors and hiking together.
Beautiful. So we know that you guys, and I don't know if you do this for everybody, but we're going to ask if you will. You put on a little show when you mix it together, don't you?
Your little shaker show.
Little shaker show. So we know.
So should I put my mint
Katrina, I would. Katrina and I have done some research on you, which I know you're not surprised about. And so we know there's a few that we want to just kind of call out. So whoever has a shaker, not Dylan, whoever has a shaker, I know Dylan doesn't have one. But could you demonstrate?
Shaker.
Could you demonstrate a couple of these? For example, Kat, do you want to call out the first one?
Okay, let's do the hot potato.
Oh, the hot potato is one of my personal favorites. It keeps it light, keeps it hot, get a really nice light froth on it. And it's one that really anyone can do. So you guys should definitely feel free to join me on this one. Make sure your shaker's properly closed first of all, right?
That's
don't want anything
important.
going on in the studio.
Okay.
If it does, just roll with it. It's all part of the process. All right. And you just, kind of get it going. Just pull the hot potato out of the oven, and you can't keep it on one hand for too long. You just gotta keep it going.
Good.
Wow, you're like setting a speed record there. Nicely done.
I love it.
Okay.
If your glove fingers gets too hot. Well, there you go. You got a hot potato and a nicely shaken drink.
Okay. Thank you for that. So if you're trying this at home, make sure the top is on.
By the way, I love your shaker there. Is that from like the 16th century? Is that an antique?
Yes, it's actually a genie bottle, and I'll be doing the genie a little later. Okay, so let's try, I know it's somebody's personal favorite. Let's try the McGregor.
The McGregor, okay, that's a boxing reference. You can call it the Muhammad Ali as well.
Watch it, wait, southpaw.
No going below the belt.
And then what, do you hit somebody right before you pour the drink for them, or?
I think it just gets me pumped up to really serve the drink, you know? Really just gets me ready to go.
That's great. Okay, and one more, the Skywalker. Let's see the Skywalker.
Ooh, let's see it.
All right, the Skywalker is a personal favorite, being a Star Wars fan growing up. And I feel like when we climb the mountain, you're kind of, you know, achieving these little battles and earning your sip. And there's no greater battle in all of cinematic history than young Skywalker taking down, well, battling against, you know, his father, Darth Vader. So, in honor of the
spoiler,
I want to clear some space because it gets intense.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have to make
We're getting up for this.
Are we thinking? Okay, go ahead.
We're walking down the hallway, and all of a sudden, there he is, your nemesis, Vader. That's about it.
Okay, Jack, do me a favor. Do that, because your video does it. Do that in slow motion.
And then something like that.
Woo!
Nice.
Bravo. Very good. That's amazing.
Get me into the new Star Wars movie.
I am not watching it. My son says it sucks.
Okay, should we pour out our drinks now? Are we ready?
Yeah, so I was just going to say, Jack mentioned it, but we have this phrase that we like to say, which is earn your sip, because you're, you know, hiking's exercise. You get to the top, you want to make sure you earn it. And I think it's safe to say we earned it here on this show today. So let's have a sip.
Okay.
Woo, let's earn our sip.
I definitely would want to strain the mint out.
All right, strain them. My mint stayed on the bottom, so I'm set.
Perfect.
Want a strainer?
No,
You
I'm
properly
gonna
check.
chew on the mint
Okay.
like a real man.
I'm gonna wait for everyone to do a cheers, okay? We'll do a cheers.
Okay, I'm good.
We're gonna cheer.
Yes.
make a
There's
toast
one
to
last step before the cheers. You got to add a little bit of the bubbles for the extra delight.
Oh,
Correct.
That's where the club
Excellent.
soda comes in.
nice. Here, I won't open this one. I'll take.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I
everybody.
swear I
That's
did not do the
happened
That was
lightsaber with
exciting.
this.
That was exciting. We just got a little spray, but that's
Maybe it was
okay.
just the force.
That always happens to us at the summit.
Why didn't you say something?
Just a little, not too much.
That happens at the summit all the time.
We'll do a toast to the Summit Sippers. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for being crazy, amazing humans and providing random acts of kindness. You're amazing. Cheers.
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 Delicious. I love this.
Dang.
It's so good. Yum.
We will be hunting you down
Okay, we
in the
will- yeah.
mountains.
So good and so simple, right?
Thank you all
Glad
so
you like
much.
it.
Thanks, you
And
guys.
hey, why don't we ID let everyone know your website and how they can reach you.
You can find us at summitsippers.com. And our main social channel is Summit Sippers on Instagram.
Come sip with us.
Come sip with us. We're
We
always
will. Absolutely.
All right, everybody, you heard it right here from the Summit Sippers. We'll see you guys at the top of the mountain.
Yes, we will.
Hats off.
Hats off.
Hats off. Woo! Woo! Hey everyone, and welcome to the Crazy Amazing Humans Happy Half Hour.
Happy half hour,
Happy half
everyone.
hour. And we hope you have your drinks.
Oh, right.
Yes. Cheers. Take a little sip.
Cheers.
In good spirit. And we're considering this our summer kickoff. So we're going to start with a summary song.
Right.
One of my favorites.
I know, me too. And so no matter where you are, from where we are to where you are, let's celebrate that the days are getting a little longer. The nights are getting a little warmer. So let's get in a sunshine state of mind, shall we?
wonderful world. I'm the luckiest girl coming out of the rain on a palm tree vine. Wanna laugh till I cry, fling my heart at the sky. All I see is blue and a heavenly view. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Sea breeze to my right. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Clear and bright, calm and light. Wanna breathe a little deeper, swim inside my head. Close my eyes, take my time in this sunshine state of mind. Sunshine state of mind. Life's a lemonade stand when my feet hit the sand. All the clouds melt away, they got no juice today. Gonna lay in the sun, throw a frisbee, squirt a gun. Forget about any shoes, got nothing to lose. 'Cause I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Sea breeze to my right. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Clear and bright, calm and light. Wanna breathe a little deeper, swim inside my head. Close my eyes, take my time in this sunshine state of mind. Sunshine state of mind. Might be in New York, North Dakota, it doesn't matter to me. I'm feeling California, Arizona, Florida, and the Keys on jet skis in a sunshine state of mind. Sea breeze to my right. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Clear and bright, calm and light. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Sunshine state of mind. I'm in a 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 sunshine state of mind. Now I feel like I am in a sunshine state of
I
mind.
know. I might need some sunscreen.
That's good.
You know what? It feels good to be loved.
It does.
Doesn't it, Katrina
Yes,
Carlson?
it does.
feels good. And it feels good to love others. It really
yes,
does.
I like that,
And
too.
we talk about this a lot on our podcast episodes. And so this next song is a love song, but it's really more than a love song because we have recognized through the guests that we've been able to have on the Crazy Amazing Humans podcast that there are people, in fact, everyone goes through struggles, right?
That's right.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
But our guests, they have found ways to shine on love and shine on hope, and they just demonstrate those things. I mean, they're like markers that we can follow, right?
Yeah, I like markers. That's like a beacon or something.
Right,
yeah, and
right.
they inspire us like that to be better
Exactly.
people. And you think about the people in your own life, you know, sometimes you're thinking about like those people who do that for you and how they look
Right.
for the love, they encourage you, they look for the hope. And then you think about you might be that person for other people. So you always have to remember that. And so we really wanted to dedicate this next song to everyone who in this crazy world who are trying to, well, we're looking for the love. We're looking for the hope. And we're trying to be an encouragement to others. Right. And it's just for you who's demonstrating that in a world that really desperately needs it. So we want to thank you for doing that. We want to dedicate this song to you. And we want to say, shine on. I am the moon. You are the sun. I'm feeling you come around, showing me worry if you're feeling gravity pulling you over. Hold on, we'll see what we'll find. Day or night, gonna do you right, 'cause you make me shine on, shine on. You turn my world on all night like satellites. When I'm with you, I feel the light. Wanna sing your song, yeah, loud and strong till the break of dawn. And this is how it goes, singing sha-na na 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 na, sha-na na na na, shine on. I was a diamond deep in the earth. No one knew what I was worth. Breaking through, you knew where to find me. You saw a glimmer in the rough, but that was enough, 'cause only you knew what I could be. Now all I wanna do is love you, 'cause you make me shine on, shine on. You turn my world on all night like satellites. When I'm with you, I feel the light. Wanna sing your song, yeah, loud and strong till the break of dawn. And this is how it goes, singing sha-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, yeah. Shine on, shine on light. Shine your light on me, shine it on, shine it on, shine your light on me. Now all I wanna do is love you, 'cause you make me shine on, shine on. You turn my world on all night like satellites. When I'm with you, I feel the light. Wanna sing your song, yeah, loud and strong till the break of dawn. And this is how it goes, sha-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on, shine your light. Oh yeah, yeah, shine it on, shine it on, shine your light on me. Oh, shine on, shine on. Shine on, everybody.
All right. Well, there's one thing that we can say, given
Yeah.
the pandemic,
Yes.
and the fact is, it's being experienced all around the world.
Right.
Everyone's going through it. And it's reminded us, right, that we are all connected. Just how connected we
This is
really
true.
are.
Yeah,
And
for
so many
sure.
people have demonstrated such compassion and sacrifice during these times. People have gotten creative in staying connected and showing love. I mean, we've
Right.
seen with the drive-by,
Yeah.
sort of like parades
the
for
parades.
birthdays
Yeah,
and for graduations. Lots of
graduations.
Zooming going on,
People
right?
bringing meals to people,
Right.
shopping for people.
And
you
it's
know,
been really encouraging to see humanity come together and figure out new ways to do things.
That's so true. And, we're not going to lie. We all want to get out of this situation.
Yeah.
We want it to be over. We're waiting on a vaccine. People are calling this like the new normal, but I think we don't want to call it normal on any
No.
circumstances. hope not. I've heard someone call it the new now, which I really like, the new now. And then when we were talking earlier, we were talking about calling it the new for now. It's the new for now. So for now, we're going to do our best to connect with people, to stay positive. We're going to do our best to make the best of it.
Right.
For now, we're going to enjoy our time and be as resilient as we know we can be.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Not forever.
No.
For now.
For now. I
So
like that.
let's make the most of this opportunity to remind ourselves and others to be encouraging. Kat, be encouraging.
Okay, I'll be encouraging. I'm trying.
And I will be encouraging too. And we're going to be there for those around us. And so this next song, Crazy Amazing, is when we wrote it originally, we thought to ourselves, okay, what is our core belief?
Right.
Right.
Selves. What are our beliefs? Self.
And we thought, okay, well, we believe in encouraging people. That's huge. And our core belief is that people, for the most part, they want to do the right thing.
Absolutely. You know what? I really do believe that people have the capacity to make an impact for the good. They want to do that. And, you know, we wanted to remind people of that. We wanted to remind you that you have the potential to do crazy, amazing things. And, you know, you have that spark and that light inside of you. And don't forget that. And so we want to remind you that you are crazy, amazing. And it's true. We're not just joshing. And this song's crazy, amazing, guys. Maybe you got what you wished for and came up empty. And it kills you, it's killing you. Maybe you dreamt so big that you locked yourself out. And it's cold out. If you feel lost, I'm here to find you. Forgot you I loved, I'm here to remind you. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. Ooh. Maybe you think you're to blame and can't forgive yourself. And it kills you, it's killing you. Maybe you're thinking no one could ever understand. But I do. 'Cause I know the low, it's hard to get up. But you gotta live like you mean it. You're more than enough. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. I want you to feel crazy, amazing. I want you to feel. Open your eyes so you can see, so you can believe you are amazing, crazy, amazing. Open your eyes so you can see, so you can believe you are amazing. You're crazy, amazing. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. I want you to feel, I want you to feel something crazy, crazy, amazing. I want you to feel crazy, amazing. You are crazy amazing. Don't forget that. We want to thank you
Right.
so much for being here today. Thank you. And please, let's stay connected. Check out our website, crazyamazinghumans.com. Subscribe.
Right.
Sign up for our newsletter. Something like
Please.
that. Yeah.
We want to stay connected.
Yeah.
So check out our YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Just search for Crazy Amazing Humans.
Yeah.
And subscribe wherever and whenever
Make
you
it
can.
easy for you. Crazy Amazing Humans,
We
everything.
want to encourage you, by the way, this week, we just want to encourage you to find one thing that you can do to extend kindness and love in the world.
Because remember, kindness, any little simple act of kindness has the power to create crazy, amazing human experiences one person at a time. And you can
Right.
do that.
Right. So
Yeah.
don't forget, as we're wrapping up here, don't forget to tip your waitress or your waiter.
Yeah. Hope
Which
you
is-
enjoyed our night.
Which
at
is
the-
probably you. So be very generous in your tipping.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
You do. You very much deserve that.
My name is Jefferson Denham.
What is your name?
My name Jefferson Denham. My name is Jefferson Denham.
I'm Katrina Carlson. See you next time. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.